about Dr. Holmes, who was ultimately hanged in 1896 in Philadelphia for murder. That's where the story picks up. Ryan Burrow, why is this a story now in 2017?
Well, not just one murder, 27 murders. That's what he confessed to. Some believe he may have killed up to 200 people, and this all centers around the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Apparently had himself a what's called a killing castle, where he essentially murdered people. This fake pharmacist, you mentioned his name, HH Holmes, who would pawn off to people water as medicine. He was known to be a master of deceit, and had this place where he killed several people, including his own son. So now they're starting to dig a little bit deeper and deeper into his history. There have always been rumors that when he was actually found and hanged in Philadelphia in 1896, that wasn't his real body that was buried in the casket. He suggested that they bury him with 3,000 pounds of concrete as a way to preserve his body and prevent thieves. And now there are scientists from University of Pennsylvania that are going in. They are excavating the casket. They're going to get at his body and do some DNA and forensic sampling and see if indeed that's his body. Some believe that maybe it was a cadaver that was used to fake his own death, and he hightailed it to South Africa.
All right, so the book came out in 2003, The Devil in the White City. Now, is Hollywood making a movie of this?
Well, I can tell you the History Channel is working on something right now, and it does sound as though something's in the works, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio involved in it, but there are also some Chicago historians that really want to get to the bottom of this issue because some think that he wasn't the killer that many have said. Others say that he may have killed more, so it's just still a lot of questions, I guess, surrounding these deaths in the late 1800s.
If the book came out in 2003 and he was executed in 1896, why are they exhuming the body now?
Well, intrigue. Our technology now is a lot better than it was, and they hope that, especially these scientists at the University of Pennsylvania, they'll be able to maybe find a piece of evidence that would say whether or not this is indeed his body or if maybe it's someone else's body.
Yeah, so the other story goes during the 1893 World's Fair, he had this hotel, and he would bring unsuspecting visitors to the hotel and then gas them, right?
Many of them single women. You got to remember this was a big event, and so you've got a lot of people coming to Chicago who are from rural America, parts of Kansas, parts of Wisconsin, Minnesota. They're all coming here to look for jobs, look for something going on, and all of a sudden they meet this so-called pharmacist, and he says that he had the devil inside of him, and so many of them did not return home, and so they're trying to piece together a lot of these stories now.
When are we going to know if this is the actual body?
Hopefully soon. They're beginning the process now, and it'll be interesting to see how long the forensic evidence takes to discover and do the calculations on that.
Did they really bury him in all that concrete?
Yeah, apparently 7 barrels of concrete. So if he is a master of deception, maybe this was part of it as well. Maybe they'll never exhume my body if it's buried in 3,000 pounds of concrete. Has it decomposed, or do we even know? That's what we'll find out. Hopefully we find that out soon.
All right, Ryan Burrow, following this story.
In the meantime, go to your local library and check out the book. Get all caught up to speed.
Devil in the White City was a great read back in 2003. Ryan, keep us up to date on what they find.
Will do. Take care.
709 Big 550.